everybody? Will Chase again with Woody IT Solutions, and today's day one, and we're going to talk about one of the 5 ways that you can use to brand your company on LinkedIn. What you can use today, number one, you can create a company profile on LinkedIn. That is huge, right? Because LinkedIn is about business. Unlike Facebook, unlike Twitter, although Twitter is about business too, unlike Google+, LinkedIn is strictly about business, right? On LinkedIn, there's no gatekeepers, right? It is you, the individual, that is creating its own profile, and it's everything about you, and we'll get into the profiles later, but right now it's about your own company's profile. So your company profile is the most critical part of LinkedIn, and it should be set up in a way that allows professionals to communicate effectively with you. So here are some steps that you can use to create an optimal social media marketing company profile. So the first step is filling out a complete company profile so you can participate in LinkedIn's ecosystem. Having a completely filled out company profile will likely attract more professionals to your company's page. Another step is adding the company's image to the company profile. That might sound very obvious, but just like the LinkedIn personal profile, believe it or not, there's so many images, there's so many profiles on LinkedIn that have yet individuals to put their image or their picture, headshot, on their profile. So that means there's probably just as many, if not double the amount, that individuals have not put their own company image or logo on their company profile. So please, please, please add a company image or your logo for the space that LinkedIn have there. There's a reason why they have it there, because you want to have that virtual image when you draw people to your company page and give that virtual greeting when you're trying to attract people to your company page. So after you have those couple of items done, then you have the ability to publish your company page. So it is also important to publish it. So publishing your company page, LinkedIn is ran by a fabulous platform, right? There's a lot of money and a lot of energy that went into that platform, right? It's ran by a huge search engine, right? That's why Microsoft bought it. So you want to be able to compete with the best of them that is out there. There's a search engine, right? So not only are they looking at your competitors, you got to think about how they're looking for other companies in your industry, right? So don't forget to publish your company page once you get done. So once you fill the complete company page out, and once you put your company image on, you want to publish your company page. Once you have accomplished that, you want to create a profile view in LinkedIn's company slide, right? Because with that, LinkedIn has the largest community with LinkedIn's company slide. By looking and viewing in the company slide, that allows you to also get a presence through SEO in the largest community when it comes to social media. So that alone, just taking those actions, can beef up your presentation, and by using social media, with your presentation can boost up as much as 80%. So you want to take advantage of LinkedIn slides. That's why they have it there, right? Read some of the examples, look at what some of the other companies are doing with LinkedIn slides. It is a huge platform, right? So use it to the best of your ability and take advantage of what LinkedIn has there for you, so you can really get your company out there, leverage the power of that platform, and really brand your company on LinkedIn slides. So by publishing on LinkedIn and using the power of LinkedIn, it has the ability to drive a lot of traffic to your website. So don't forget to publish and using the power of LinkedIn and driving traffic to your website. The next step would be is customize your company's profile, right? You have the ability to create and customize the feeds that are running to your website, right? So pay attention to the news feeds that are running to your websites and your blogs, right? So what kind of information, what kind of news, right? Is it matching up to your industry? Is it coinciding with the information that you want fed to the audience that you are attracting, right? So as long as you're paying attention to that, that is also another way to draw traffic, right, from LinkedIn to your website and your other social media channels. So use that as a way to customize your LinkedIn channels as well as your website and connecting the two. Okay, last but definitely not least, right? LinkedIn. It is all about building strong, right? Strong relationships, right? Strong connections. LinkedIn is about connections, right? Sending out connections, accepting connections, right? So I see so many times, LinkedIn has this little default message, right? Where you can just send it out and without customizing it, and some people just accept it and some people don't, right? But you have the ability to customize that little message, right? But that also gives you the ability to create strong connections. So who is it that you want to connect with, right? So what is the end result, right? You're on LinkedIn, use it with intention, right? What are you trying to do on LinkedIn? Whether it's get a job or build a business connection, right? Is it an industry that you're trying to get into, right? Use it with intention. So as long as you're using it with intention, then you're starting with the end in mind, right? So if it's an individual on there, you took the time to search that individual out, and now you have the ability then to craft a custom message, right? Don't use the default one. If you have the ability not to use it, right? Which I think you do. So then craft a little custom message, and then you can use so many characters, and then send that custom message out and allow that person to see that custom message, and then they see that, hey, he spent some time, he wants to connect with me, right? So use those custom messages, use those characters that LinkedIn gives you to make strong connections on LinkedIn. So these individuals, are going to give you the opportunity, right, to advertise or even brand your goods, right? Your services, your products, even some future work. So use that ability, right, when you're working on building strong relationships, strong connections. There's so many great things that can happen on LinkedIn. I've made so many connections and built so many relationships for Witty IT Solutions. We started out with no money, no marketing, and we got our first deal on LinkedIn. We got our second deal from a relationship on LinkedIn. We got our third deal from a relationship on LinkedIn, right? Not from Facebook, not from Twitter, not from Google Plus, not sending out those little mailer cards in the mail. A lot of this came from LinkedIn. It's still coming from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a beast. So you want to leverage LinkedIn, right? So take my word for it. Building strong connections on LinkedIn is worth its weight in gold, right? There's a number, there's a dollar amount that Microsoft has given that they say is a dollar amount worth a connection. So the more connections you have, the more dollar amount that you have in your connections, right? So that don't mean just run out and just connect with a bunch of people. I mean, use connections. So any given day, I have 29,000 plus connections. But it's about leveraging those connections, right? Don't just connect with somebody and then say, hey, I got this to sell to you. You got to build relationships with those individuals. And then other individuals got to build relationships with you, right? They got to also make you a strong connection with them, right? So it's about building strong connections. And, you know, this is also going to give you the opportunity, right, while you're working on building strong connections, right? So you're looking at the individual's websites, you're looking at the individual's content. They're writing articles, right? Or they're featured in different content or different articles or different news feeds or different, I mean, they're constantly all over LinkedIn, right? So that gives you an opportunity to connect with them and say, hey, I saw you in this news piece, or I saw you in this article, or, you know, or you was in a piece, you was featured in an article, and you can share that with them, right? It's not always about selling. It's about building rapport, and it's about building strong connections. So, but that gives you the opportunity, right, to work on those relationships, right? So however you see fit, but, you know, share that with them, build those connections, right, step by step, and then when the time presents itself, right, people will be interested in maybe what you have, whether it's your products or your services. But starting off, it's about building connections, and then when they see you sharing, what you're actually doing at the same time is they see you. They say there's a certain amount of times that people need to see a certain logo or a certain brand or whatever, and it might be the right time when they're ready to buy that they see it at that certain time. So maybe seeing your name or seeing your logo under your email or whatever is still branding, right? But focus on building strong connections first, right? But today, we hopefully you got use out of the information that was shared, right? So it's about building that company profile, how to build that company profile, and then where to share it, right? How to start building it up, how to start getting it out there, how to start getting people to see it, how to start building strong relationships. But you know, it's all about getting it out there, right? How to start making some noise, right? How to start getting rid of obscurity, right? Nobody can buy from you if they don't know about you. So, but thanks for listening to this video. Thanks for getting some of this information. I love sharing it. Please come back tomorrow for more. And again, this is Will Chase with Witty IT Solutions, the Chief Brand Officer. And hope you come back for more. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And y'all have a great day.